Welcome back, everybody, to the Search Show 24/7. This is episode 18 of Young Justice Invasions, entitled Intervention. So let's get right into it. All right, guys, intervention. Now, this episode had a lot of things that I really been waiting to see. A lot of things I've been asking for in my reviews. A lot of things I was hoping to get, throughout the season. It gave it to me this episode. Overall, it was still a great, phenomenal episode. I really did enjoy it. I don't know if I liked it better than last week's episode. I think I'm liking last week's episode a little bit better, but overall, it was still a great episode. The thing that I've been just waiting for it to really see was have, since last week's episode had, the Runaways have their like real team building, and you really got to see, the Runaways really bond and mesh well together for a brand new team, a brand new group of teenagers who have been, dragged into this situation. They work really well together, and it just had me thinking like, man, I wish, the Young Justice team, the main team, had that, to where they just mesh well together, to where they work well together, and to where we can see some of these other characters other than, just the regulars like Blue Beetle and, Nightwing and stuff like that. And this episode, like I said, it delivered. It gave you more characters. It gave you a broader spectrum of characters that we come to love and enjoy. And it gave you a lot of people. It gave you the team, not just the characters. It gave you a team for the Young Justice, and they really meshed well together, and they really worked as a team. And that's what I like to see. This is a Young Justice team. This is a team of superheroes, so they need to know how to work as a team. And this episode really highlighted that for me, and I really did enjoy it. This episode really takes place. The team they're really trying to figure out what they're going to do with this Blue Beetle situation, and how they can fix it, because he's still on the dark side, and they're really trying to figure out how they can get him back on their side, because this invasion is coming up real soon, and they need to have all the assets, and Blue Beetle is a very important asset. So I like the diversions that Batgirl and Impulse first gave Blue Beetle, to actually think that Blue Beetle's actually gonna kill him, but it was a diversion, and I like that. That's a team situation, to where they thought of that as a team, and it benefited them at the end, to where they end up figuring out, with the help of Zatanna, who really shined a lot in this episode. Rocket, she shined a lot in this episode, which was really good. Robin actually got to talk for 5 seconds, so I enjoyed that. So and Batgirl, she got to shine. So I really like the fact that they kind of went away from the guys a little bit, and they gave the girls a moment to shine, because we do have a lot more girls this season, and as a guy, I would like to see each and everybody get their turns, but sometimes it just for popularity, the guys get more focus. But I do like to see when the girls get a lot of focus, and the girls, they do kick butt. They do have a lot of focus, and they are very pivotal in this episode, which I really did enjoy. And my my most valuable player for this episode will probably have to be Zatanna. She really brought her A game, and she really made me miss her. I was like, oh man, I wish they would have had her in a lot more episodes, because this just highlights how badass she is, and I thought she did a very good job. Impulse, with his quirks and how he is, I really enjoyed him. Batgirl had a lot more lines to deliver and a bigger role to play, and I really did enjoy that. And like I keep saying, I'm sorry I keep repeating myself, but yeah, them working as a team was just so good for me. And like I say, yeah, they end up figuring out a way to, reboot Blue Beetle and Green Beetle. They basically killed two birds with one stone. So now they have, two Beetles back on their side to help with the invasion, which is good. Which I really did enjoy. So now we have to figure out, how is this going to help them in the long run? Like, will the addition of Green Beetle, will that help them or will it hurt them? Because you never know. You never really know how that can play out. Another thing that was very, very important in this episode was, well, to tell you the truth, it's probably the most important uh, scene in a series I've ever seen. Probably the most critical moment in this episode, to where I said, what just happened right here means that the Young Justice team will save the universe. And that is when Megan broke up with Lagan. Can we all just take a minute of cheers and applause? Just a slow clap, everybody. Do it with me. There we go. Mm-hmm. You're doing it too fast. There you go. There you go. Just an important scene. When she broke up with his ass, I was like, they're gonna save the universe now. I have no doubt. She broke up with a gun, so everything must be good. Everything has to be good. You know what I mean? And I know I'm just joking. I know a lot of people hate when I bash on Lagan, but we all saw it coming, guys. We did. Like I told you, green on green, it doesn't work. That green love, it doesn't work. Green love doesn't work. You don't see Oscar the Grouch hooking up with another Oscar the Grouch. It doesn't. Green on green, it just doesn't work. So now that they've broken up, and you have to figure, is Megan going to go back to Superboy? But I hope he doesn't take her back. Not that I don't like them together. I mean, because they were a great couple. But I hope Superboy, learned his lesson. Say, okay, she was a big part of my life, but I moved on to bigger, better things. And I moved on with my life. So hopefully, Superboy, gets in his head like, yo, I'm glad that you broke up with Lagan, because now that solidifies that we might win this invasion after all. But I moved on. We can still be friends. We can still chill out. We can still watch TV. We can still bake cookies and stuff. But I moved on. So hopefully that happens, because I don't want it to be stale to where, oh, we saw this coming. She breaks up with Lagan and she runs right back to Superboy and Superboy takes it back. I don't want to see that happen. I really don't. I would just like them to, stay friends, and Superboy, tell her like, yo, you broke up with me, you broke my heart. I forgive you, but it was still jacked up, and I moved on. So I would like to see that happen. Overall, fantastic episode. I don't know if I liked it better than last week's episode, but still important episode. We only got two more episodes, guys. So the Young Justice Awards are coming up very, very soon. So if you haven't voted, please go to yjawards.blogspot.com to vote. Please send your videos, your 30-second to 40-second video on why you think Young Justice is good and why you think it should stay on the air, to yjawards@yahoo.com. So please send it there. The links will be somewhere in this video. And I really do appreciate everybody's feedback. Me and Kendra, she's doing it. We're really working hard, guys, to try to make a very great award show for you guys. We've been getting a lot of great feedback, a lot of bad feedback, but all feedback is good for us right now. And we're really having a good time, and we really do appreciate everybody. And we can't wait to show you, the Young Justice Awards. And we have a lot of good stuff planned. And yeah. Thank you guys for watching this. And as always, guys, this is the Search Show 24/7. Be easy.